going to be the Liberty off the tip. Here's Sabali. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Kelsey Gray grabs the miss. Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Stewart with the ball, now guarded by Smith. And here's Satu Sabali outside.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
She gets that one.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
A good look from Satu Sabali. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Wilson. Gray. Screen by Smith. Takes the 3. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. And here's Phoebish. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
Here's Phoebish. Pass to Ionescu. Let's go with a 3. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Gray outside. Inside. Wilson, guarded by Jones. Wilson with the bucket.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Sabali. 3-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Wilson pulls it down. Pass to Gray. Back to Young. Wilson sets a screen. And that's good. Jackie Young for 3.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Phoebish. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Shots good by Jones.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Pass to Wilson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Now here's Sabali. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Now Gray. Goes up high post. And again, it's Las Vegas.
A hard worker who is always getting better. Gray's mid-range game is pretty fine-tuned now.
Pass to Phoebish. Now here is Ionescu. Phoebish. Here's Sabali. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Offensive rebound.
Here's Jones. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Young with it.
Pass to Smith.
Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. The Liberty trail. Now Jones.
Phoebish.
Now here is Stewart, guarded by Young. The jump hook lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, you have to be aware of Stewart around the rim. She's just too good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Young with it.
Sabali's there.
To the wing, right side.
Smith inside.
Stewart's there. Sinks that one from the post.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Ionescu outside.
Here's Phoebish.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And she gets the bucket. Here's Gray. The lead is 2. Outside Young.
Smith.
Clock at 6. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Sabali. Kicked by Jones. The tray. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Gray outside. Now Talbot. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Brianna Stewart from outside. Asia Wilson grabs the board. The Aces leading. Pass to Gray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Wilson. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. And the Liberty with possession here. And here's Sabali. Now Ionescu. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Sabali. Shoots over Young. New York, no good that time either.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Chelsea Gray for 3. Another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Ionescu outside. Jones.
Pass to Phoebish.
Outside Sabali. Here's Stewart. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime.
Don't underestimate Sabali's ability to dish the rock. Her guard-like skills are a huge asset for a team.
Here's Wilson. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
Now here's Sabali. Stewart, covered by Smith. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her good chances at the free throw
First
line.
personal foul.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Brianna Stewart, not only her incredible skills, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
And she knocks down the first one.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end, And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
And she can't hit the second. Here's Las Vegas. It's a three-point game. Pass to Gray. Back to Carter. And here's Lloyd. It's stolen by Stewart. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Now Stewart. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the Liberty, Brianna Stewart, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Pass to Parker Tyus. 6 on the shot clock. Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's New York's ball. Now Jones. Here's Lainey Hamilton. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Gray outside. Pass to Carter. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Up for the defense. They got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Jones.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two-big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run 2 at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues and international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Gray. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And so it's New York with it. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Frames it from beyond the arc.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Carter. Back to Gray. Just 5 to shoot. Parker Tyus, plenty of space. The rebound by the Liberty.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Johannes. Back to Lainey Hamilton. And here's Johannes. over Carter. Turner grabs the board. Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Talbot. And she's good on the 3 ball.
All Chelsea Gray does is make her team better. Finds players in good positions to score.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Jones. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
From past the arc, drills the 3-pointer.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Carter. Fires from deep. The 3-pointer is on target.
Well, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now here's Jones.
Lainey Hamilton on the wing.
Over Turner. Jones can't hit. And here are the aces now. Pass to Talbot for 3. And Conquel Jones pulls it down.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Tries from 10. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Well, these are the shots this team wants Sabally taking because they know how dangerous she can be.
Here's Carter. And there it is.
I mean, that has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Timeout called to Liberty.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Both teams will make substitutions. Ionescu.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Ionescu. That 3 off the mark.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Back to Parker Tyus.
Young.
Lainey Hamilton covering.
Young shot is off. New York leading. Jones inside.
Started by Parker Tyus. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart. New York, no good that time either. Here's Young. Pass to Talbot. Wilson, guarded by Jones. Outside Young. From deep, Asia Wilson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark.
Here's Lainey Hamilton.
From deep 3-point range, the shot by Ionescu, no good. And the Aces with possession. Young, and Jones pulls it down. Ionescu up top. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Aces with the lead. Outside Young. Pass to Carter. There's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
What a performance. Every three she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
Outside Stewart. Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
To the middle. Pass to Talbot for three. That one's a miss. Her third shot of the game. She's made one of them. Ionescu outside. And nothing is falling right now for them. Outside Young. Here's the three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. The Liberty trail. Pass to Ionescu. The three is up. Rebound by the Aces. Now Talbot. Out to the right wing. Carter with it. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. Ionescu has it. Parker Tyus picks her up defensively. Three-pointer. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's New York with a three.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Pass to Young. There's the triple. And the Aces, another three.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 9. Stewart, started by Parker Tyus. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Wilson pulls it down. Now Carter. Here's Talbot. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Wilson with the buckets.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back.
And so that's the end of the first half. Aces ahead. They're up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And the second half about to start in just a few moments. And you know, Asia Wilson has been really making it happen.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
And it's the Aces with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Chelsea Gray for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Sabali. Pass to Stewart. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Chelsea Gray for 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Over to the wing. Ionescu, right side. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
They got to follow and track Ionescu to the corner there.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Young, guarded by Sabali. Outside Young. Pass to Talbot. 6 to shoot. Now Gray. The 3 ball. And it's Chelsea Gray again missing. And here's Ionescu. She's got 12 for the tie. It's rebounded by Young. And it's the Aces with the ball. 3-point lead. Down low. Here's Wilson. In tight, she gets the jumper to fall.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Jones, she's guarded by Wilson. 7-foot shot, and that one's good. Jones. Now here's Gray. Wilson outside. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
New York calls timeout.
And your breaker gets through.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Ionescu outside. Offline with the 3. The Aces leading. Pass to Gray. Now here's Young. Gray deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wilson. Yes, it's good.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Stewart. Stewart with the screen. Launches a 3. And Sabrina Ionescu with the 3.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Back to Gray. To the inside. Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
On a league loaded with shooters, does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
Now here's Gray. The 3. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. Pass to Ionescu. Sabali. And the three ball is good.
It's big for Sabali's confidence when she hits from three-point land because she knows she has the touch.
Gray outside. Wilson the screen. The three. And it's Gray missing.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Outside Sabali. Picked by Jones. Back to Sabali. Pass to Ionescu. From downtown. And again, it's New York with a three.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Timeout called the Aces. Smith up top. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Wilson. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. New York trailing here. Pass to Stewart. Over Smith. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Well, sometimes it's not fair. Baskets look like they come so easy to Stewart. With her height and ability, she's so tough to stop.
Now here's Young. She's got 9. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from downtown. Now Stewart. Pass to Phoebish. And here's Ionescu. Gray defending. Outside Sabali. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
And you know what? There's just something about lefties like Sabali. Those jumpers always look pure.
Gray with it. Pass to Wilson. Now Young. Wilson sets a screen. Sabali with the steal. Here's Ionescu. Here's Stewart. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Here's Gray. Outside Young. Up top Wilson. Gray. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith. Gray outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
An excellent cutter who plays well without the ball. Defenders have to lock in on Gray.
Inside, Jones. And the layup falls.
Assisted by Sabrina Ionescu.
Las Vegas trailing. To the middle. Here's Wilson. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
The awareness of Gray, a terrific teammate who is good at recognizing when someone on her team is uncovered.
Now here is Ionescu. 18 points for her. Pass to Stewart. To the inside. Here's Ionescu. And it's Stewart missing. Now here's Gray. Down low. And foul called as she misses. And it's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
So productive inside. Wilson is assertive down low and is always looking to make her mark.
And the Aces call time here.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
No good on the second free throw. To the inside. Picked by Jones. Misses the 3. The Aces leading. Pass to Carter. Here's Wilson. Guarded by Jones. Wilson with the bucket.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And here's Johannes.
Laney Hamilton.
And again, it's the Liberty missing. Pass to Lloyd. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And their lead continues to grow. This is good, sound basketball.
Absolutely. Whatever they discussed during the break has worked. They've really been executing well since halftime.
You got to tip your hat to this coaching staff.
And that time also missed a shot. Wilson the screen. Here's Gray. Stewart grabs the miss. And so it's New York with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Parker Tyus. Now here's Wilson. Guarded by Jones. And that one's good. Wilson.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Aces on top, up 7. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
It's the fourth quarter.
And the final period of play just about to get started here. Pass to Gardner. Lets it go from deep. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Carter, that's good.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Pass to Gardner. Ionescu sinks the triple.
Another long-range bomb for her. Her three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead down.
Definitely. As long as she keeps burying them, they might as well keep going back to the well.
Now here's Young. Shoots over Gardner. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the crease. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Here's Gardner. Sabali down low. Makes it off the glass.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Young shot's good.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Back to Ionescu. Beyond the arc. And again, it's New York with a 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Carter. Back to Young. Fires for three. He can't get that one.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Ionescu defended by Carter. Ionescu misses.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Lloyd. Jackie Young from outside. It's rebounded by Sabali. The Liberty trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Just wanting it more. Sabali is a determined player, a true worker.
Shooting one.
Well, quite simply, one of the toughest assignments in the W. Satu Sabali. She blends forward size at 6'4" with her guard-like skills. It's really difficult to match up with.
Now here's Smith. Jewel Lloyd with the three. She can't get that one to fall. Outside Sabali. Pass to Phoebish. Here's Ionescu. She brings it in as the shot clock ticks down.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Back to Lloyd. Tries it from 19. Perfect on the shot. Wow, swishes it through. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Sue. Phoebish. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Smith. Now Young, covered by Ionescu. Now here is Lloyd. Talbot. Smith inside, and the shot goes in.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And here's Phoebish.
Pass to Sue. Ionescu.
Drew a screen.
Ionescu misses. The Aces leading. Here's Carter. Off target from outside. Now here is Ionescu. Back to Zhu. Shoots over Young. New York, no good that time either.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Pass to Carter. Wing shot on the way. And again, it's Las Vegas.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Talbot. Outside Lloyd. Back to Young. There's a screen. Inside. A nice shot by Talbot.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And there's the call on Satu Sabali. That is her first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Gray. Buries the 20-footer. And the Liberty with possession here. 11-point game. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Count that one.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
Ionescu has it. Pass to Phoebish. Stewart. Got it. Number 7 on the night, 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Now here's Smith. Gray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wilson. No good that time. Here's New York now. Here's Ionescu. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
And please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Here's Gray. To the middle. Here's Wilson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the away team, Asia Wilson. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A challenging stretch for New York here. Ionescu outside. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's Gray. Here's Wilson. And she comes up with the deuce.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Ionescu has it. Gray defending. From deep, Satu Sabali. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. From deep. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here is Ionescu. And here is Jones. She's guarded by Wilson. From deep, Satu Sabali. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
How about Satu Sabali answering that 3?
Now Young. Smith left side. Wilson.
If you don't stay grounded when defending an intelligent scorer like Wilson, she'll make you pay 8 out of 7 days a week.
At the line for the away team, Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good at the line.
Pass to Johannes. Gardner.
And stolen by Lloyd. Pass break, Las Vegas. Chelsea Gray, the open look. Gets to the corner and hits it.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them, and this building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.